Charlie Glotzback is on the pole in car number 99. Richard Petty alongside.
For a long time, a V8 engine was crucial to completing the formula of a fast car, be it American performance cars or exotic European sports cars. Today, things are different with downsized engines and electrification leading the way in performance. The V8 power plant was so popular in the 90s and early 2000s that automakers used to fit it in anything and everything, from station wagons to pickup trucks. This resulted in many unique performance cars and trucks. Some are revered even today, but others are forgotten in the herd. We want to remind you of the forgotten icons of the peak V8 era. This includes some cool, unassuming American sleeper cars, niche European exotics, and even Japanese workhorses on steroids. Today, we created this list by scouting through the internet and validating the popularity of the models by looking into popular social media sites, reputed media houses, and even blogs. This compact muscle is a forgotten specimen in the cool 90s and early 2000s fast truck list. When we think of performance trucks, the likes of the GMC Cyclone and the classic Ford F-150 Lightning come to mind, but those were full-sized offerings. This Dodge shrunk that appeal into a compact truck. This Dodge Dakota gets cool 17-inch section tires, a suspension drop of 19mm as compared to the standard Dakota, and a stiffer suspension thanks to a beefier stabilizer bar. But the coolest addition of them all was an exclusive 5.9-liter V8 that turns out 245 horsepower. It combines a performance dual exhaust system and a limited slip rear differential. Power is sent to the rear wheels only via a 4-speed automatic transmission. It did 0 to 60 in 7.5 seconds, the same time the 2004 Buick LaCrosse CXS and the 2004 Audi A4 3.0 Quattro hit 0 to 60. A compact rear-wheel drive pickup clocking simultaneously was quite an impressive feat. This must be one of the coolest sleeper cars to come out of America. Under the common exterior car design, this Mercury Marauder packs an SVT-tuned version of the Ford 4.6-liter V8 that produces over 300 horsepower. Performance-driven upgrades like twin-cam, 32-valve aluminum heads, a dual-bore 57mm throttle body, high-flow fuel injection, and a low-restriction bundle of aluminum intake and exhaust system assist this motor. It packs a 4-speed gearbox beefed up with a reinforced torque converter and a 1-inch one-way clutch. The result of its stealthy exterior and beefed up powertrain is a Mercury Marauder that smokes the rear tires off in its 6.9-second 0 to 60 miles per hour run. This car is a fine fusion of muscle car styling with refined performance and a nimble riding character, three things that have never come together in an affordable American car. If we're honest, the early 2000s Jaguar S-Type was not very pretty to look at. However, with an R added to it, the performance would make anyone forgive its polarizing 1960s-ish design. Under its curvy body is a 4.2-liter supercharged V8 that winds to close to 400 horses. This was about the same power rating that the 2004 Cadillac CTS-V had. Apart from a notable power bump, the S-Type R gets beefed up suspension features like adaptive damping, bigger brakes, and stickier tires compared to the standard S-Type. Despite being a heavy car at 3,968 pounds, the 2002 Jaguar S-Type R still managed to do 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds and hit an electronically limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. According to the automobile catalog, this Jag can hit 178 miles per hour if unrestricted. The 4th-gen Mustang Mach 1 was only made for 2 years, which adds to its exclusivity. It bridged the gap between the humble Mustang GT and the all-out Mustang Cobra SVT models. The 2003 to 2004 Mach 1 is an ode to the original Mach 1 from the 1960s. It utilized the same 4.6-liter V8 that the 2002 Mustang Cobra packed, but a couple of tweaks were made. The intake cams were taken from the Lincoln Navigator's 5.4-liter V8, and compression was bumped up to 10:1. The exhaust camshafts and manifolds were custom made to facilitate the 4th-gen Mach 1's distinctive character. It was offered in either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic gearbox. But the prior option helped the 2003 to 2004 Mustang Mach 1 do 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds. Another powerful wagon on this list, the 2007 Mercedes R63 AMG, is a car we bet no one remembers. It was an enthusiastic take on a practical minivan form. It is extremely rare, with just 200 units being built for 1 year. Technically, this could be the only enthusiastic minivan ever made that fused both practicality and fun into one comfortable package. Powered by a 6.2-liter V8 that was the norm in many AMG cars back then, this van was the epitome of sleeper cars. It churned over 500 horsepower and a meaty 465 pounds of torque, which translated to a people mover doing 0 to 60 in an impressive 4.7 seconds. The top speed was electronically limited to 155 miles per hour, but Mercedes offered an optional AMG driver's package that unlocked its 171 miles per hour top speed. The Cadillac V-Series performance cars are quite celebrated, but a few from the bunch are also forgotten, such as the uber-cool XLR-V convertible. A Corvette-derived chassis and suspension underpinned this swanky Caddy. The Caddy guys polished things further with a more interactive suspension and tire setup. Powering this plush American convertible is a 4.4-liter supercharged North Star twin-cam V8 that churns out a healthy 443 horsepower. This car battled head-on with the Mercedes SL55 AMG and the Jaguar XKR. The Cadillac was lighter than both its competitors. This also plays a vital role in the XLR-V's 0 to 60 time of 4.6 seconds. This low-slung Cadillac with a timeless design was the coolest fusion of a sports car, a luxury convertible, and a modern American hot rod appeal. Today, the most powerful Toyota truck you can buy is the 2023 Tundra iForce Max Hybrid. The combination of an ICE engine and electric powertrain pumps out a combined 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. But in 2008, Toyota built a supercharged Tundra loaded with TRD goodies that toppled even the latest 2024 model. This 2008 Tundra was not a standalone trim level, but a souped-up version fitted with performance parts by the Toyota Racing Development Team. It starts life as a stock 5.7-liter Tundra pickup. TRD adds some serious muscle to this engine with an Eaton twin vortices, supercharger, and a catback dual exhaust system. These and a few more tweaks transform this bulky Toyota pickup into a 504 horsepower tire-smoking monster. The result is a Tundra quicker in its 0 to 60 run than some pretty sporty 2008 cars like a Mustang GT, a Dodge Challenger SRT8, and even a Porsche Carrera S. When Audi launched its first-gen RS6 lineup in 2002, the wagon broke the ice. The sedan was launched after the estate. Powering this sleeper Audi is a twin turbocharged V8 that churns out 444 horsepower and does 0 to 60 in an impressive 4.3 seconds. It also gets some serious driving enhancing features like the dynamic ride control, elevating its fast driving appeal on the straights and the corners. Its top speed is electronically limited to 155 miles per hour, but if unlocked, the 2003 RS6 wagon can reach close to 180 miles per hour, as per Automobile Catalog's virtual speed tests. Well, surprise, surprise, another wicked fast wagon that has been forgotten. The early 2000s was a cool time indeed, with automakers thinking quite seriously about enthusiastic dads. This wagon shares the same underpinnings as the sedan. The CTS-V was on the edge with its sleeper car appeal. The sedan could fool a few, but this wagon was foolproof. No one would think this family-hauling Cadillac wagon packed a 6.2-liter supercharged fire breather under its hood that could propel the whole family from 0 to 60 in an impressive 4.1 seconds. To give you a clear perspective on how cool this is, 4.1 seconds is the same time that the 2009 Aston Martin V8 Vantage takes to do 0 to 60, as well as the 2008 Audi R8 and a slew of fast BMWs like the 2008 M3 Coupe and the M5. This Caddy was even quicker than the pre-2010 Bentley Continental flying spur speed. It's too bad Cadillac pulled the plug on this car, as it was the epitome of wicked fast sleeper cars. TVR is a low-volume British automaker that makes extremely value-for-money sports cars. The Cerbera was their turning a new leaf car that packed an in-house V8 built using lightweight materials. This 2+2 sports car is also described as a capable Grand Tourer. Weight saving was critical to this car's character, and it was showcased proudly with its 267-pound V8 and lightweight yet rigid chassis. There were various iterations of this V8 from 1996, but the most powerful came along during its last years, post-2000. The previous iteration of this V8 churned out 420 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. Numbers-wise, these are solid for a sports car, but when we add its impressive curb weight of just 2,425 pounds to the picture, this classic-looking low-slung Brit slides into the supercar category with its power-to-weight ratio. The TVR Cerbera has a 0 to 60 time of 3.9 seconds, achieved with a 5-speed stick shift. This TVR is a clever combination of a high-revving V8, a lightweight body after chassis, and a slippery body, making it one quick car we have forgotten. Well, there you have it, 10 fast V8-powered performance cars everyone forgot about. Have you missed any more? What V8-powered performance cars do you think should be in this list instead? Comment down below and let's discuss. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button to keep you updated on our future uploads. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one.